Okay, it's been a couple of weeks since we've done a tour of the yard, so we'll do another one. Quick one. This is the red rhodie across the driveway from the kitchen window, and it's finally starting to flower. Zoom in a little bit, you can see it's got some, hold on, there we go. Some nice looking flowers there. Zoom back out. This is the white one that was flowering, and it's just about done now. Try and avoid. This is the area we cleaned out a couple of weeks ago. And you can see over here, this peach-colored rhodie is finally flowering. And we've also got, back up a little bit, the yellow water iris and the buttercups going down here. So that's this side of the yard. Back in the opposite corner of the yard, the golden chain tree is flowering now. You can see it's got very few flower clusters, but it's still a young tree, and in the years to come it should be pretty much covered with those flower clusters this time of year. There's one in the neighborhood that looks really nice. Oops. Zoom in a little bit. Here's that new rhodie that was flowering a couple weeks ago. It's still flowering. And there's a bunch of buttercups here as well. This pink azalea's really starting to come into flower now. And underneath there, we've got some lilies of the valley that came when we transplanted these rhodies from a friend's yard. Neither of these are starting to flower yet. This red azalea is still flowering. You can see it back there, so it's doing okay. And this pink one over here is coming to the end of its flowering life. And we'll cut it off here, and I'll take you over by the famous potted plants. Okay, we've got a few pots here out on the deck by the addition. Some more of these daisies. Some Nemesia here and some super bells. Got a geranium up here and another African daisy. We'll continue on along, kind of give you the view of the yard here as I walk. Coming over here, we have the chives that are still flowering. These more African daisies and some pansies. Here's another one of those geraniums. Whoops, I always go the wrong way. The Martha Washington. I've got my lavender here, some more daisies, and my daylilies here that aren't even close to flowering because it's been so cool and wet. And here's some more super bells and something called, I can't remember what that's called. I'll put it in email. And the roses again that still aren't flowering. Here we've got more super bells and the dianthus. We've got some poppies here that are getting ready to flower. Those should be interesting when they come open. And the columbine are still flowering. And we've still got some nice color going over here. And hopefully this will last throughout the summer. Planted some snapdragons here that aren't flowering yet. And some celosia there. So that's about it for today.